Cool. Hello, all. Welcome to Studio Band Pilates. Today it is July 27th. It is a Thursday. Today is a mat roller balance class, half-hour class. As always, please take care of yourself. If you have any injuries and limitations, we'll provide some options and variations that hopefully work for you. If they don't, place them to the side, bring in your own favorite options or variations. If that doesn't work, take a break, take a stretch, do a movement outside the family of exercises maybe that I'm offering up. Main goal for you is to take care of yourself. You are in charge. So we'll get started standing. You'll note that I do have my roller in camera today right away. We will use it just for a moment before we get on the mat, which we'll definitely use it on the mat, but just for a little bit of standing for, you could explore using it at the end of class if you'd like to do that. So we'll just start with a functional parallel position with your feet and your legs. Ears, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles in one line, up and down line. Arms down by your side. Nice, tall, comfortable positioning for your posture. Just inhale the shoulders up to the ears and no shoulder shrug. And then exhale, slide them down the back of the body. Nice and gentle, inhaling them up. And then exhale, slide them down. Inhaling them up. Exhale, slide them down. One more time, inhaling them up. Exhale, slide them down. Shoulder rolls, round the shoulders back, draw them up, round them forward. And back, up, round them forward. Two more times, and back. Up, round them forward, and back. Up, round them forward. Let's reverse that right away. Shoulders come forward, draw them up, roll them open, slide them down. Forward, up and around to the back. Forward, up and around to the back. One more time. Forward, up and around to the back. Now keep the arms long. I'm going to swing the arms back, up, and forward. This can be any size and amount for you. Back, up, and forward, as long as it's fairly, reasonable. Back, up, and forward. One more time. Back, up, and forward. And just drop the arms down to your side. Now I'm going to reach the arms forward, up, back, and around. Forward, up, back, and around. Two more times, forward, up, back, and around, and last one here. Forward, up, back, and around. And just drop the arms down to your side. Keep your feet firmly planted on the mat or the floor. Do some gentle knee bends. So you're just going to bend your knees tuck over the second, third toes, stand all the way back up. Again, bending and straighten the legs. Yeah, bend and straighten. So I'm not trying to push my pelvis forward or arc it back. I'm imagining that I'm in a slender cylinder, and the only range of motion without touching any of the sides of the cylinder or the surface of the cylinder just to go up and down. Yeah. Two more times like this. And then last one. So I'm going to offer up holding on to the roller. We'll do this outside hand grip. You might need to adjust where the roller is. You feel free. We're going to actually stand on one leg. So if it becomes too much, you can even place the roller down as a little bit of a assistance, or even use a wall if it gets a little funky. But good news, it's going to be small, nothing too big. So you're just going to stand onto your left foot. Your right leg's going to come up, swing in front, side and back. So you're just going to go front, side, and back, right? And then you might need to move the roller around to find some balance. Right now, this side is pretty good for me, though, and during the week, the other side was super fun for me. All right, and we'll cross it back and then place the foot back down. Let's go forward and back to the other side. So now I'm sitting on my right foot, my left leg is moving. This one, my arms move a little bit more. I'm not quite as balanced on this side, as I've already noted. And we'll end back and then place the foot back down. Now we're going to do the same thing. We'll start swinging the leg back. So standing onto that left foot, right leg swings back first and then forward. Back and forward. Back and forward. Back. It ends forward and then just place the foot back down. Sitting into the right foot, left leg comes up, goes back and forward, back, forward, back, and forward, back. It ends forward, place the foot back down. All right, so we'll get down into mat just as a kind of a precursor to that. We will be doing something like that near the end of class, or pretty close to the end of class. And just know that I'm going to offer up a bigger shape, but you can always come back to this version that we just did here. So just be mindful of that. I'm going to adjust my camera down. So we are going to get down to the mat, roller on the mat, usually stay spinning the mat, tailbone at one end, head fully supported at the other end, getting yourself all the way down. Yeah. And then you're going to find your knees bent, feet flat, arms down by your side. Just work on a little bit of alignment, a little bit of centering first. Yeah. Thigh bones pointing straight at the hip sockets, heels in line with the sit bones, feet pointing straight ahead. So functional parallel position with the feet and legs. Yeah. Center back, the pelvis, center back, the tailbone connects to the roller. Back bottom to ribs connect to the roller. Back center of the skull connects to the roller. So relative neutral pelvis. From the ribs, you're dropping down, so you're not pumping up toward the ceiling. Chin is not pointing down towards the chest too much, nor up towards the ceiling too much. So just recreating these natural curves to the back of the body. And then for a moment, while we're on here, just to experience this posture here, can you just relax your throat, forehead, jaw, and shoulders for a moment? All right. Really stand strong into those feet, right? Think about the feet being like two tripods, big toe, feel connection with each foot. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, float both arms up towards the ceiling. Yeah, let's rotate the palms to face inward. Yeah, you're gonna try to keep the legs relatively stable. On the exhale, right arm's gonna open up to the side. Yeah, and then inhale that arm right back up. The left arm opens up to the side. We try not to let the knees or legs drift to the opposite side. May not arm right back up. Right arm opens up, staying as stable as you can. Inhale right back up. And exhale, left arm opens up to the side and bring it back up. Remember, for me, stable is not stillness. Yeah. Rotate your palms to face forward. On the exhale, drop the ribs through the belly. Send this right arm back behind you, shoulder away from the ear. Inhale that arm right back up. Keep those ribs dropping down, feet heavy. Exhale, left arm reaches back. Inhale right back up, and then exhale, right arm reaches back. Inhale right back up, and then exhale, left arm reaches back. Yeah. Then inhale right back up. A little combination with the arms, reaching both arms back. And then right back up. Rotate your palms face inward. Both arms open up to the side. Inhale right back up. Palms face forward, reaching both arms back. Inhale right back up. Palms face each other. Both arms open up to the side. Yeah. Inhale right back up. Palms face forward. Pause. Both arms can come forward and down into the mat for your side. Yeah. So you can leave your arms right where they're at. We are going to move on to the legs. Or if you want, you can connect the elbows and flip the forearms off the mat. Just take some of the basic support away if you'd like to do that. Not everyone feels like they have long enough arms or stable enough to do that. Leave your arms down. It's totally fine. It's just an option. Deep inhale in here. Exhale, flip the right leg to tabletop. Inhale to hold it. And then exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here. Exhale, left leg floats up, standing down. Inhale to hold. And exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, right leg floats up. Inhale to hold, exhale, place the foot back down. Remember, you can always put your foot down before I say so. Exhale, left leg floats up. And then place the foot back down. I'm gonna move on. Now take a deep inhale in here, exhale, draw the right leg to tabletop. You're gonna leave it there. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg floats up to meet the right leg. So both legs are up, jump to point the feet. On the exhale, you're gonna reach the right toe down towards the mat without bending the knee anymore. Inhale that leg right back up, exhale, left toe taps down. Inhale right back up. Exhale, right toe taps. Inhale up. Exhale, left toe taps. Inhale up, pause. Now flex your feet if you like. Right heel taps down now instead. Always go back to point of feet if you like. Left heel taps down. Bring up. Right heel taps. And up. Left heel taps. And up. Then you'll pause. From here, on the exhale, extend both legs up towards the sky. Keep the feet flexed strongly. Bring the legs back to tabletop. Exhale, extend both legs up. Bring them back to tabletop. Exhale, extend both legs up. Bring them back to tabletop. Exhale, extend both legs up. Pause to hold there if you can. There could still be a bend in the knee. That's fine. If your legs are a little tight, that's fine. You straighten them out as best you can. Bring your legs back to tabletop. Right foot back down first, then follow by the left. If the forearms are up, place them down. You need to shake everything out. Good time to do it. Then when you're ready, interlace your fingers. Place the palms behind the skull. Point the elbows slightly forward. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, nod the head, run the spine up, abdominal curl, working through those abdominals to come up. Inhale to hold, exhale, coming right back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, nod the head, run the spine up to your abdominal curl, looking towards your belly, thighs or knee. Your abdominals are coming up, you're not pulling yourself up from the strength of your arms or your hands. Inhale to hold, exhale, coming right back down. Inhale and exhale again, nod the head, run the spine up, abdominal curl. Inhale to hold, and exhale, coming right back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, nod the head, run the spine up, abdominal curl. Inhale, hold, and exhale, coming right back down. Moving on. You'll take a deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the head, run the spine up to your abdominal curl, and keep your abdominal curl. On the exhale, you turn the torso towards the right, keep those legs in the center. Inhale back to center with the torso. Exhale, turn the torso towards the left. Yeah. Inhale, center. May not feel very big, but fine. Exhale, turn the torso towards the right. And then center, turn the torso towards the left. Yeah. And then center, pause here, round yourself up 1 more inch, and then round yourself right back. Deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the head, and kind of down curl. Now I want you to release your right arm. To that same side, you're gonna side bend to that side, reach for the calf, ankle, or heel, come back to center. So it's a side bend and bring my ribs closer to my hips. Releasing left hand, side bend to left. I may or may not touch the ankle, heel, or calf, that's fine. Bring yourself back to center. I want you to remember this for later. Right arm releases, side bend to the right. So we'll be doing a little bit more side bend later on. Coming back to center, and then side bend to the left. Yeah. And then inhale back to center, you'll pause here, and then you're gonna round yourself up 1 more inch, then round yourself all the way back down. From here, I would like you to float both arms up towards the sky, palms face forward. We're gonna work on balance. So remember, it might just be a heel lift or a toe tap that works for you. You can always place your foot down before I say so. Remember, you're gonna save yourself and not the exercise. On the exhale, if you can, flip the right leg to tabletop. Could be a heel lift, might be a toe tap. Yeah, and go ahead and place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg floats up, tabletop. Yeah, and place the foot back down. Maybe that's enough for you, you stick with that. Otherwise, join me, exhale, right leg floats up, tabletop. Can you extend that right leg up towards the ceiling? Any amount. Bring the leg back to tabletop, place the foot back down. Exhale, left leg, tabletop first, and then extend the leg if you can. Otherwise, keep it in tabletop. Bend the leg back to tabletop, place the foot back down. Stick with that if that's enough for you. Otherwise, join me, exhale, right leg, foot to tabletop. And then extend the leg up. Now I'm gonna keep the leg long, the leg's gonna drop down any amount for you, and bring it right back up. Drop the leg, bring it back up, you'll pause, bring the leg back to tabletop, float this back down. Exhale, left leg floats up. And then extend the leg up if you can. Can you keep the leg long and drop it down? And bring it up. And then drop it down. And bring it up. Pause, bring the leg back to tabletop. Foot goes back down. Both arms can come forward and down into the mat. From here, take a deep inhale. Exhale, I want you to sink your belly so deeply that you just curl the lower spine and the pelvis any amount. Doesn't mean that you need to touch the mat, the lower back, or the roller with your lower back at all. Come back to that neutral position. Some of us will touch it really easily. Some of us might feel super far away. Some of us might get close. Inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl the pelvis, curl the lower spine, curl. And then release it back down to neutral. Inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl, hold that curl for a moment. Press down into those feet, and now roll yourself up or press yourself up to your bridge and floor. And then come all the way back down. Yeah. Inhale in here, exhale again, scoop, curl the pelvis, curl the lower spine, float yourself up, find your bridge. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. If you saw my arms are up, I was just gesturing. For those of us who get in the recording, you're gonna leave your arms down to your side. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl, float yourself up, find your bridge. Yeah, inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. You're gonna do that for me one more time, please. Inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl, floating yourself up. Yeah. Inhale in here, exhale, coming all the way back down, finding that neutral position. From here, leaving your hands and arms down with your feet down, just rock and roll from side to side. Head's gonna go the opposite direction of their hips are going. So hips go one way, head goes the other way. To make this a little bit bigger, just open up your arms leg, you get a little bit more surface area in the back of the body. You can certainly lift one arm and one leg up the way that you're rolling away from, the way that you're looking for. You'll get a larger surface area of the back of the body, more towards the side of the glute, edge of the shoulder blades towards the armpit. So find what works. If it doesn't work, opt out of it. You're gonna come back to that center line. And then gonna roll up to one side of the roller using hands and arms and legs to help you all the way back down to the mat. And then roll it to the side just for a moment, hug the knees into your chest. And with the knees into your chest, you should feel that lower back curl, yeah? You can also do whatever release you would like to do here. One leg in, one leg out, little circles. Yeah. Then do find the knees into the chest. So you find that curl of the spine, and then find your roller, take the roller into your hands. We'll do this outside handed grip here, yeah? Float the arms up toward the ceiling. So your knees are already in. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale. Round yourself up, abdominal curl. Keep the right knee in there, send the left leg out long. Inhale in here, you're gonna switch sides. Inhale and switching sides, exhale and exhale. In, exhale, exhale, in, exhale, exhale, in, exhale, exhale. Pull both knees in, roll yourself down. So now I want you to remember when we did those side bends, we're going to do the side bends, but our legs will be up towards the ceiling. So you won't be able to reach for your ankle or your calf or your heel. I want you to see if you can reach around your booty. So I'm going to point the roller up towards the ceiling. And then I'm going to bring my legs to tabletop, keep that curl. Extend my legs. I'm going to place the roller between my flexed feet. And the roller is just going to rest right on my shins and my knees. So it's not in between my knee. It gets a little funky there. All right, let's go ahead and interlace your fingers, place the palms behind the skull, roll it to your abdominal curl. We're going to do those side bends here. We're going to release the right arm, side bend to the right, around the booty, coming right back to center. Side bend left and center, side bend to the right and center, side bend to the left and center. Pause here, release both hands, 4 towards both feet, 8 pulses up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands behind the skull. Can you lengthen your legs still here? Release the right arm, side bend to the right and center. Side bend to the left and center. Side bend to the right, center, side bend to the left. Center, release both hands. We got 4 pulses up. 4, 3, 2, reach. Hug the knees in, take that roller out, knees back in. Take a moment, catch your breath. Don't lose that roller. We'll come back to it in a moment. Then hands to the roller again, flip the arms up toward the ceiling. Both knees in the chest, find that curl of the spine. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, round yourself up, abdominal curl. Keep the right knee there, send the left leg out long. Inhale in here, you're gonna switch sides. Inhale and switching sides, exhale and exhale. In, exhale, exhale, in, exhale, exhale. I lie, so we're gonna keep moving this. Let's bring the right knee in, left leg out. I want you to bring your left armpit towards your right knee. We want to spiral here. Inhale in here, switching sides. Armpit towards the knee. Inhale, switching sides. And then exhale, exhale. Thank you. In, we've got a little extra bonus round. Yeah. Inhale, exhale. Exhale, in, exhale, sit sides once. Hold here for the inhale, hold for the exhale. Hold for the inhale, hold for the exhale, switching sides. Inhale, hold, exhale, inhale, hold. Exhale, hug the knees in. Roll down through the spine. We'll leave it there because we've got that extra bonus round of a few extra single legs. All right. Then you're gonna place the roller underneath the triangle of your knees with your feet flat on the mat. So we are moving to a full bridge. If you feel like full bridge and roller aren't your jam, place the roller just aside, don't worry about it. If you are gonna use the roller, now it's the time to place the arches with the feet onto the roller. Everyone has a choice of keeping the arms by the side, gives you the biggest space to support. Taking some of that base to put away, you can bend at the elbows, forearms up, off, which means your arms, your upper arms, your base support, or take the entire arm base support away and just flip the arms up towards the ceiling. It's up to you. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale. I want you to sink your belly, curl the tad long, press down into your feet, float yourself up to your bridge. So it might be a curled spine up, might be a flat back spine up, that's fine. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. You're gonna find your pathway up and down that works for your body. If you're watching me, I'm doing curled spine and curled down. As I do the bridges here, exhale, scoop, curl, I'm rolling up to find my bridge. Inhale at the top, exhale, and then I'm rolling back down. That may or may not work for you. Feel free to explore a flat back bridge instead. Deep inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl, press down the float up. Inhale in here, exhale, coming all the way back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, scoop, curl, floating yourself up, find that bridge. Inhale in here, exhale, coming all the way back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, scoop, curl, floating yourself up, find your bridge. Pause here, keep the hips level and even. Exhale, flip the right leg to tabletop. Inhale that foot back down. Exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale it back down. Exhale, right leg floats. Inhale down, exhale, left leg floats. Inhale down, exhale, right leg floats. Pause and hold here for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot goes back down, flip the hips up higher. Left leg floats up, we hold for a count of 5. Still, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot goes back down, flip the hips up a little bit higher, come all the way down. Do me a favor, lengthen out the legs once or twice, just to lengthen them out before we go into our last variation of bridges here. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, sink the belly, curl the tongue, float yourself up, find your bridge. Nothing unusual here, I don't think. From here, you're gonna draw the right leg to tabletop, extend the right leg up toward the ceiling. Keep the right leg long, right leg drops down as you flex your foot, point the foot up, flex the foot down, 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 point the foot up. Now pause. Pulse the left glute up for 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, bring the leg back to tabletop, foot goes back on the roller, float the hips up higher. Left leg to tabletop, extend the left leg up. Left leg drops down, flexing the foot, and then point the foot up. Flex the foot down, 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 point the foot up. From your right glute, keep the leg long, I'm gonna pulse up for 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, bring the leg back to tabletop, foot goes back onto the roller or the mat of your choice. Float the hips up a little bit higher and then come all the way back down, going through. And then lengthen out the legs. Whew. And then you can either just do a full collapse, internal, external rotation of legs. Maybe you're gonna rock and roll the calves out. Maybe going right to the hamstrings, the backs of thighs and rocking them out. Maybe doing all the above, so find what works for you. All right, so we're gonna slide this roller out. And then I'm gonna ask us to place the roller between our tabletop legs, feet and knees. And then I'm gonna push the roller forward so I don't knock my chest out. We got one transition here. Hands behind the thighs, elbows are wide. Deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the head around the spine. So the thigh bones way to roll yourself up. Find your balance point position. Rocks and rolls are totally fine. Hold here, can you release your arms forward? Maybe the roller starts to get a little heavy. Take the roller out, place it to the side. Can you extend the legs up towards the ceiling? I don't know. Bring the legs back to tabletop. Right foot down, left foot down. Lengthen out one leg, lengthen out the other leg. Flex the feet strongly, but keep the heels connected to the mat. Flip the arms up. Lengthen the spine, flat back over. Then round over when you need to find your forward fold here. Holding on the soles of the feet, yoke toe lock, ankles, shins, maybe thighs or hands on the floor. Just find a forward fold that works for you. And then release. And then sitting up nice and tall. All right, so we're gonna transition onto hands and knees. So for the first one, I'm gonna place the roller to the side for now, but we'll come back to it. You come to hands and knees and just shoulders over the wrist, knees underneath the hips, and find a relative neutral positioning, right? You can certainly do this on your forearms if you have some wrist issues, or come to the edge of your mat, hold it up if you need it. From here, take a deep inhale and exhale. I want you to curl the tailbone around the lower and upper spine. Right, little curl here. And then opposite action of that, on the inhale, bring the back of the head toward the tailbone, tailbone towards the back of the head, still scoop the belly in for your arch. And then again, exhale, curling around. And then inhale to arch. And then exhale, curling around. And then inhale to arch. Exhale, curling around. And then inhale to arch. Then find yourself back to that neutral position. If you need to come off your wrists a little bit and roll them out, that's fine. But I'm gonna bring the roller back now. I'm gonna ask you, if it works for you, to place your hands on the roller. And notice when I place my hands on my roller, my torso is a little bit higher. I'm going to ask us to lengthen out arms and legs. So you may find that your leg doesn't go up as high, that's fine. Just remember your torso is a little bit higher. The roller is unstable, so if it doesn't work for your wrist, find a stable positioning of the mat instead. Find a relative neutral position. On the exhale, I want you to send both right arm forward, left leg back behind you. A little bit of a balance, right? A little shaky, shaky. Come right back in. Left arm, right leg. Try to keep the hip points level to the ground, chest level to the ground as well. Bring it right back in. Right arm and left leg. Bring it back in. Left arm and right leg. Yeah, bring it back in. Now I'm going to do right arm and left leg, and then can we hold here for a moment? Keep oppositionally linking the arm and foot away from each other. Bring everything back in. Left arm, right leg, oppositionally reach away. Bring it back in. Now you're going to send, keep both hands on the roller or the floor or the mat, send the right leg out behind you. Leg is long, you're going to do 8 pulses up from a straight leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee comes back in, left leg stretches out, hips are level and even. Straight leg, pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee back in. If you need to come off your wrists for a little bit, roll them out, feel free. We got one more variation. All right. So hands on the roller or your mat, up to you. Curl your toes under. This is going to be a short set. So I really want strong arms here. We're gonna lift the knees off the mat about 1/4 of an inch. Here we go. We're gonna press into the hands, lift the knees up, hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently place those knees back down. So you can imagine that you have 2 imaginary grapes underneath your knees when your knees are elevated. Try not to crush the grapes. Here we go. Strong arms, pressing down on those arms, lift the knees up, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees come back down. We got one more set. Hanging in. All right, press down on those arms, lift those knees just 1/4 inch. We hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently place those knees back down. You can find a child pose here with or without the ruler, if you like. You can also find a different rest position, whatever works best for you. Find it. Yeah. And then you can take a deep inhale here, exhale, roll up to the base of the spine. 1 vertebra at a time, the head's going to be the last to arrive, and then you are going to work yourself up to standing. Let me see if that's good. Okay. So I am going to ask you to bring your roller in with you. And we'll do this outside hand grip with the roller. And then you're going to reach your arms forward. You might even just bend and straighten the arms, whatever choreography you like to do with your arms. You're going to find a functional parallel position with your feet and your legs. Your legs might need to be a little bit wider. That's fine. I want you to find a depth of squat that works for you. Knees will track over the second, third toes. There will be a hip hinge here. Arms will come forward. Your gaze will just follow the horizon as you find that hip hinge. We got 5. Take a deep inhale in here. Next, you're going to slide down to your chair. Find the depth of squat that works for you and stand all the way back up. We squat down. That's 1. Here's 2 and up. Here's 3 and up. We got 4 and up. We got 5 and up. Okay. Let's walk through this a little bit. So we're going to place the roller to one side. We are going to stand on that left foot. I'll do the slightly profile. We're going to bring that right leg into, instead of flamingo, just like a tabletop. You're going to open up the leg to the side. You're going to bring it back. So you might tilt forward a little bit. Leg goes to the side and forward and place the foot back down. Let's do the other side. So we're going to be doing that in this series. Left leg floats up, open, back, side, and forward. So when I come forward, my leg is parallel. When I go to the side, it turns out. I keep the leg turned out as I bring the leg back. So I try not to drop the knee down. If you drop the knee down, it's no big deal. I just find it's a little bit easier to balance. We're going to take the roller into our hands. We're going to do 2 squats and alternate sides. So, and you might need to move the roller around when you bring your leg up. If you need to ditch the roller and find a wall instead, feel free. We got 2 squats. Take a deep inhale in here. Actually, going to slide down and up. One more time, down and up. Now lift the right leg up. It opens to the side. It goes back, side, forward, place the foot back down. 2 squats. 1, 2, left leg floats up, side, back, side, forward, place the foot back down. 2 squats again. Squat and up, squat and up. Now right leg's gonna go back first. Goes to the side, comes forward, side, back, place the foot back down. 2 squats. 1, 2, leg goes back. What? And side, and forward, side, back, foot down. All right, we're done with the roll. We're going to place it to this side. So I am going to offer up full straight arm plank, and I'll do this standing. I'm going to take walks with same arm, same leg, 2 to one side, 2 to the other side. If you don't have enough room to do that, just go back and forth. You can certainly do this on your forearms. You may not be able to walk your arms, so maybe you walk your feet instead. And so you do a little side and side. You can certainly do that with arms. You can do side leg, or you can even just move your arms instead of your legs. So it's up to you, but I'm going to take little functional steps over. Find the back end of your mat, functional parallel position with your feet and your legs. Float the arms up. You're going to dive forward. You can soften the knees, keep the legs long, or bend the knees generously to get your hands down on the ground and walk yourself forward. Find your plank. All right, I'm going to walk to the side with right arm, right foot, left, right, left. Now we go back to the center, left, right, left, right. We pause and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. We step to the left first. Left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left. Pause and hold. 3. We'll go to the right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right away. Left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left. Pause and hold. Gently place those knees back down. Find a child's pose, cat pose, a seated pose, whatever rest position that works for you today. Wherever you're at, deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands over to the right. Stretching at the left of the waist, left of the ribs. Breathe there. Deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands back to center line. Inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands over to the left, stretching at the right side of the waist. Right side of the ribs, breathe there. Walk the hands back to the center and then open up your hands and arms a little bit so they're more like a V. Just rest your hands on the floor. So if you're in child's pose, you're just gonna reach towards your heels. Cat pose, lower and upper spine will reach up towards the ceiling. In a seated pose, you're just gonna rock behind your sit bones. A little or a lot, depending where you're at. Deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands back towards you to roll your torso to an upright positioning. You can sit onto your heels. You might find it more comfortable to stand on your knees or a different upright position. Find what works for you. Gaze can be softened, opened, or closed. Take your inhale to the sides and the back of the ribs. Then exhale, sink the belly, draw the navel up and in, elongate the spine, shift the crown of the head to the ceiling. Next, inhale gently, draw the shoulders up to the ears. In a natural way, on the exhale, just allow the shoulders to drift down away. I'm not trying to force them, just let them go. As you scoop your belly up and in, elongating spine, shift the crown of the head to the ceiling. You're gonna go ahead and come up onto your knees if you're not already there and curl the toes under. You're gonna bring one leg forward. So we're in this 90-90. I'm bringing my right leg because I did my left leg yesterday. So hands can go onto the thighs if you need a little assistance, maybe to a wall, a chair, a roller, or no assistance, just drop the arms down to your side. Press weight into that front foot. Everyone's gonna do that because we are gonna work ourselves up to standing. With the weight to that front foot, find your way up, however you like. Come all the way up, both feet underneath you, tall, comfortable posture. On the inhale, shrug the shoulders up the ears and a shoulder shrug. Again, natural, gently. Allow the shoulders to drift down away. Scoop the belly up and in on this exhale. Elongating the spine, shift the crown of the head to the ceiling. Getting that nice, tall, comfortable posture. Try to take the tension out of the back of the knees and the glutes. Bring them more towards the abdominals or the center of your body or belly to find this tall, comfortable posture. And you are done for Thursday. All right, thanks for joining me. Always appreciate it, whether you're live or getting a recording. I am gonna stop the recording now.